That lighting's kind of bad because of the ceiling fan. So I want to talk more about the place I was at. Turn away from the fan. So I was at Green Mountain College, which I'm pretty sure I've already mentioned. I got this lanyard. I don't think you guys can read that very well. It says Green Mountain College on it. I was there for VSA, which is Vermont Summer Academy. To those who did not see the first part of this, or my live stream, or the slideshow I prepared. Oh my god. So I was going to talk a little more about that, because 2 weeks, that's a lot of videos to get through for 2 weeks. A lot of stuff. My hair's a bit of a mess right now. Still wearing my hair in this. I'm getting better at braiding. I redo it every morning. I started unpacking my stuff. Finally. I was looking for a pink piece of paper I had. Everyone was given construction paper for the biomass tour, which was on the 21st, Friday the 21st. We did a biomass tour, and I got stuck with the creative writing teacher and the studio art teacher instead of my teacher. Anyway, everyone who got stuck with those two teachers, we were forced to write stuff down, and we were all given construction paper. I had a pink piece of construction paper, and I did not write down what they told me to write down because my brain does not work that way. In fact, I didn't write anything down. But for the first 3 minutes, we were told to write about anything we want. So I wrote down an episode of my Clicky and Cassie animations over on my animation channel. And today, I finally got around to starting my animation. So I drew the first slide, but then I wasn't sure if it was when the parakeets or the cockatiel, Elvis, which I can hear him right now. Anyway, I was looking through my suitcases. I could not find it. So I decided to get all my clothes out of the suitcase and try to find that piece of paper. It's not in either of my suitcases. So I checked the pockets of the pants I was wearing. It's not in there either. Coat pockets empty. All my pants pockets empty. Everything empty. The piece of paper is nowhere. Oh my god. And I know I packed it because we had the RAs check our room. There was nothing left. So it was obviously somewhere. Although it could be with my sunglasses, which I lost on campus, which I do believe I left in Ackley Hall auditorium where we had our presentations, which I'm pretty sure I said in my last one. But anyway, I lost the piece of paper. I am devastated because I don't remember what I wrote down on there. All I know is that I had Elvis, Clicky, and Cassie in it. But I don't remember what they were doing. I'm playing around with the tape that's on my shoe. The tape that comes on the back of some shoes. I left mine on my sandals. Anyway, I can't find my construction paper. So, I don't remember. Wait a minute. My box is out here. I have 2 boxes. And this box. I might have put it in one boxes. There's definitely something in my eye right now. Colored pencils, tissues. Aha! The paper! Also, before we go back into my room, so there's Jordan. And when I got back, I'm pretty sure I would have said this in the live stream, Lucky was in with the other two, instead of being in her sectioned off side of Jordan's cage. But when I was planning on how I was going to resection everything off and everything, because 2 weeks I didn't remember how I did it. So as I was doing that, I heard parakeet noises. The noises I heard when Chrissy was flirting with Opal. I come back out here and the two budgies were getting along very well. So now we've got the three in here. Opal is starting to go out of breeding condition, so that could be the reason why she is not fighting with her anymore. Although I don't know how long they've been together, so. Okay, so for I think that was private free write, and there was focused free write. Okay, so there you go. Lucky and Cassie, where are you? That's the question mark that looked like a 2. I thought it was in my notebook. They replied saying over here, and Elvis flew over the two budgies. They were watching their owner prepare their food. So that is how the next animated one's gonna go. I found the paper! Maybe my sunglasses are in there too. You never know. Oh, I'm pretty sure pretty sure they were left in at the auditorium. What a tiny hanger. Don't remember what this was for. Box my books came in. Puzzle, which I opened. Yo-yo, which doesn't work, and there's my other sock. Hairbands, candies, books, another hairband, deck of cards, Unos, Quicks, Sudoku. Well, my sunglasses are not in here. The card is. Well, I was looking everywhere for this. This paperclip was what was holding my iPod charger together, but I could not find it. No, since I couldn't find it anywhere, I was like, oh, it's probably at the bottom of my cardboard box. It was. Kept this. Kept that. That was on my door. Here's everything. Oh, my parents sent me this book. Dog's Purpose. Had an umbrella. Aha, my alarm clock. I need to set it up over there. This is my alarm clock. So I want to mention something that yesterday, as soon as I finished recording and started uploading it, I was like, oh, I should have mentioned this, but I don't remember what that was that I was going to mention. I don't remember what it was that I was going to mention. I've already mentioned we did exams on everything. I don't remember whether I mentioned or not. We did fecal samples from the goats we saw, and they had never been dewormed or tested for parasites or anything. And I found a parasite from one of the goats. Somebody else found parasites in the mini alpaca. I think that was an alpaca. Yeah, that's an alpaca. And some other people found parasites from the goats. So, my teacher then informed the person who owned those animals, and she went and got her animals tested professionally for the parasites. The cat is staring at me. She's staring at me. I know that it's a bad idea to have the cat down here with the birds, but she only comes down here at night to sleep. Because she likes to sleep with me. She likes to curl up in bed next to me. So I let her down here at night, but she always goes upstairs when I am not down here. So she's normally not allowed in the kitchen, but because I'm too late to close the door right now. At night I do put secure locks on the bird cages, so she does not find her way in there. The litter box is out in the kitchen though, so. I was sunburned a few times there. I have one on my chest. Kinda. It's kinda faded, because I got it, like, sometime during my first week there. Then in my second week there, I got a sunburn again on my chest and like right behind my back and on my shoulders, which you can't really see. But yeah, I did not put sunscreen on at all. I told everybody that I tanned. I never burned. Then I burned like 3 times during the 2 weeks I'm there. I really did not expect to be outside that much. I hear chewing. Jordan, what are you chewing? Yes. But it's a mess here. Like, I'm gonna do a video later of, I plan on doing it like sometime tomorrow. About things about my birds that I question. Like, how do my birds do this? I feel so sad looking at my alarm clock. I feel so sad looking at my suitcases and my paper and my folders. I feel so sad. Like, I really bonded to the people there over those 2 weeks. I really bonded to the campus itself during the 2 weeks. I really wish I could have stayed longer, but I can't. Because we didn't pay for the 2 weeks. The 4 weeks. 2 sessions. We only paid for the first session. We played games there. Friday, our last day there. I wanted to go in the pool so badly, but I also decided that I wanted to do something I had not done yet. So I played Ultimate Frisbee with everyone else, with a bunch of other people. But I really wanted to go in the pool. It was so hot, and I really wanted to go in the pool. I only went in the pool twice during those 2 weeks. I really should have gone. But the decision was made, and I had fun anyway. Ugh. I feel so sad looking at my lotion. Because I use it twice a day. Because I have what's it called? Eczema. And I have bumps on my hand for some reason. The bumps in my hand have cleared up since I've been gone. Like, they just appeared for absolutely no reason one day. Next thing you know, they're gone while I'm away for 2 weeks. So I stopped using the lotion. But I was told, well, I was going to stop using the lotion, but I was told to keep using the lotion in case they come back. So instead of using it twice a day, I used it once a day. But I still use it. Although I obviously have not used it since I've been back because it was sealed, closed. Another thing I did not do twice a day was brush my teeth while I was there because I did for the first couple of days, but then I read the back of my toothpaste and it said use once a day because I am using prescription toothpaste. So I decided to brush my teeth once a day for the last week and a half I was there. So now that's a habit. Now I have to get back into brushing my teeth twice a day. Once with my prescription toothpaste and once without it. I've been absolutely devastated ever since I left the campus. And for some reason, I keep having dreams about still being there, still being with the group, going on, like, trips to other places in Vermont, and just having fun. I want to do that. I wish I could do that. I could do that here if I had friends to do that, but I don't have friends here. I had friends in Vermont. I don't have friends in Maine. The thing is, like, most of my friends there are from New York or Massachusetts. I even had a crush on someone from Spain because I loved his accent. But at least I think he was from Spain. Actually, I think he was from Mexico. I don't know. Either way, I loved his accent. The last night dance, I danced to a couple songs. I think I already mentioned that. I did not dance with anybody, because I am a coward. I mostly tried to keep a low profile while dancing because I literally said to everyone that I was not going to dance. But then I hear songs that I like and I'm like, oh my god, I love this song. And I start singing and dancing to the song. So I tried to stay in the back of the crowd. But every time I saw one of the staff members I told I could not dance, every time I saw one of them, I'd move to the other side of the crowd and try not to be noticed. I'd try so hard. In the end, they saw me dancing. And for the last song of the night, one of the staff members came up to me, pulled me out of my chair, and told me to dance. So I said I was not going to dance, but then they said that it was the last song. It would be my last chance. So I did. Kinda. I moved side to side because I did not know the song, and it was kind of like a slow dance song. Kinda. But, oh well. One of the songs I really felt like getting up to dance to was Cha Cha Slide. But when I danced to that during the Not So Talent show, which I don't think I mentioned in my previous video, yeah, the 4 halls, left, right, left, first floor, right, first floor, left, second floor, right, what's it called? That floor. Yeah, I think I mentioned that in the last one. Then the Not So Talent show, and I said I lip sync to the song. I was on the right second floor. Anyway, the left first floor group, they danced to Cha Cha Slide. The host of that night, her name was Megan. She was one of the staff. She decided that she wanted us all to dance to that song. So I got dragged into that because no one was left behind. And I broke my flip-flop twice. I will never wear flip-flops to a dance again. I kept bumping into people because I did not know what to do, even though they were saying what to do in the song. I was confused. Like, I did not have enough time to react. So that's how I broke my flip-flop, because somebody stepped on my shoe, stepped on like the back of it, and I pulled away, which ended up breaking my flip-flop. So the piece that goes between the big toe and the toe next to it, that piece just came off. Just put it back in, keep dancing. Hopefully nobody noticed. But I vowed never to dance to that song again. So the last night dance, I was like, oh my god, I want to dance to this song. But I vowed never to do that again. So I just watched as everybody else danced to it. The first song they played that night was Cotton Eye Joe, which I also enjoyed watching them dance to it. I always watched one person in particular, which I think I mentioned in the last one. I always watched one of the staff. Her name was Ollie. She was a great dancer. She is a great dancer. So I always watched her every time. My sandal was stuck. I would watch her every time they were dancing. When I was not dancing. But even if I was dancing, I would look around and try to find her because I like watching her dance. It's quite entertaining. They even played Dancing Queen by ABBA. I said that wrong the first time. Oh my god. ABBA. Yeah, disco. Wow. Oh, disco. Yeah, I found out today. Oh my god, Disco the parakeet died. I was so upset to hear that. He was one of his videos were the first ones I watched online. After getting a parakeet, I looked up talking parakeets online, and that was the first one I saw. And I was so upset when I heard he died. Rip Disco. Anyway. Elvis, be quiet. I'm trying to talk. Oh, I'm going on 25 minutes right here. Hey! Quiet. It's bedtime. It's bedtime. Time to lock your cages. I'm gonna go find new paper clips. Actually, they chewed through paper clips. I'd have to use something else. That's the reason I need new paper clips. I used my coat twice while we were there. Used my umbrella Monday. The first Monday we were there. For our second dinner. I used second dinner Monday night, the 17th. I used this umbrella because there was a thunderstorm, and I did not know where my coat was at the time. Turns out it was just hanging in my closet behind my laundry bag. So I used my umbrella. I was praying I was not be struck by lightning because the umbrella was up. It did not protect me from the rain very well. I got soaked. But oh well. I also brought like 25 hangers with me when I only brought 5 shirts, a robe, and actually the robe did not have to be hung up. 5 shirts and 5 short sleeve shirts, 3 long sleeve shirts, and a coat. I did not need 25 hangers for that. Everything else is stuck in the... Shut up! Everything else is stuck in the drawers. So now, I've got to get ready for bed. And hopefully I can remember whatever I was going to say yesterday. And bye.